Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so
Hello, good evening, sir.
good evening.
Thanks a lot, and also I would like to welcome to all of you. Now, just give me 2 minutes. So, our technical department is doing something, and our dean of the entrepreneurship department is also joining us. And then we are going to start the official. We can say that officially start the seminar. Faris hocam hoş geldiniz.
Hoş bulduk, iyi akşamlar. Vesçim, nasılsın?
İyiyim hocam. Şöyle yapalım, yani tam olarak bir program başlayayım, sonra sizin konuşma alacağım hocam.
Tamam. Sesim geliyor değil mi?
Evet, okay. So, our Dean of the Entrepreneurship Department, Mr. Faris Kocaman is also with us. And he is going to say something, and I will going to translate for you in English, and he will say something in Turkish. So, now, merhaba hocam, and hello to Mr. Shahid Qureshi, sir.
Hello.
Başlayınız.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum, kardeş.
Selam.
Evet. Hocam istiyorsa, so sir, we are going to we have 2 minutes more, and then after that we are going to start officially. Hocam 2 dakika var. Belki katlayanlar olabilir. Onun sonra hemen başlayacağım.
Tamam.
Great. So we have participants in the meanwhile, Oves. We have people from Turkey, from Pakistan. I'm thankful to Oves and Asghar Azmi from Pakistan who have arranged this session. I wish I learned Turkish. I have many Turkish students. I was in Germany, Romania.
Yes.
I was in Kardesh, Abi, Abila, and mashallah, Turkish masjids are amazing. Wow, clean people.
Evet.
Mashallah.
Maşallah.
And which we
Hocam
have.
size şimdi tercümanlık edeyim mi? Ne diyor tam olarak?
Evet.
Now, sir, I'm going to translate to my head of the department that what you said in English. Hocam diyor ki Pakistan, Türkiye kardeş bir ülke genel olarak.
Evet.
Ve biz Pakistan, Türkiye'yi çok seviyoruz. Bizim bayağı birkaç tane burada öğrenci var, Türk öğrenci ve Pakistan, Türkiye kültür sokağına ve ben çok seviyorum diyor.
Great.
Biz de çok seviyoruz, evet.
Tamam. He is saying that also we love. Şimdi hocam başlayalım mı bir dakika sonra?
Başlayalım arkadaşlar.
Okay,
katılımcı gözük görüyorum ben.
Okay, so we are going to start officially our seminar, and first of all, I would like to thanks to our special guest, Shahid Qureshi sir. You are the head of the department and you're working at IBF Karachi, Pakistan. We would like to thanks for you to join and to conduct this seminar. Also, I would like to thanks to Mr. Asghar that for organize this all things. And all their participants also thankful to you, their faculty member thankful to you. We have students from different countries. We have students from Morocco, we have students from Iraq, Iran, and USA, and all different regions. And also I would like to welcome to all of you. Yes, sir, now we would like to hear from you, Mr. Shahid, and then my professor will say something 1 or 2 minutes, and then we will start the official program. Sir.
Okay. So yes, please.
Yes, hocam şimdi siz başlayın. Faris hocam.
Peki ben başlayayım. Şimdi teşekkür ederim Oveç'ciğim. Çok güzel bir organizasyon yapmışsın. Yani 2 ayrı ülkenin 2 değişik ayrı aslında kardeş 2 ülkenin aynı özelliklere sahip insanların bir araya getirilmesi ve bu anlamda bilgi ve tecrübe paylaşımının olması da bizim açımızdan çok güzel. Sana teşekkür ediyorum. Katılımcılarımıza teşekkür ediyorum. Pakistan'dan bize bu anlamda yardımcı olan ve bu anlamda bu akşamki sunumu ve seminer yapacak olan hocamıza da teşekkür ediyorum. Başarılı, hayırlı bir seminer olmasını diliyorum. İyi akşamlar diliyorum tüm katılımcı arkadaşlara.
Tamam hocam. Şimdi ben
başarılı bir gelişme olsun, tecrübe olsun, paylaşım olsun diyorum. Teşekkür ediyorum.
Tamam. Now my teacher is saying that first of all I really would like to thanks that we have also guests from Pakistan, and it's really honor for us. At the same time, of course, Turkey and Pakistan, they are believe in brotherhoodship, and they always love to each other, and they help each other in the time of needed. And he's saying that now I'm sure about it.
İyi akşamlar diliyorum tüm katılımcı arkadaşlara.
Tamam hocam. Şimdi ben tadına vereyim.
Olsun, tecrübe olsun, paylaşım olsun. Teşekkür ederim.
Tamam. Now my teacher is saying that first of all, I would like to.
Yes.
Okay, so there is some technical problem which I'm facing, sir, and just give me 1 minute so I can solve that technical issue.
Yes.
I'm getting my voice back, so.
But we can hear you now, fine.
Okay, so there is no problem, right? Okay,
I
so now, sir, you can start, and my teacher is leave to the meeting. Please, someone, its microphone is on, so please make sure your microphone should be off so we cannot get disturbance.
Yes.
Thank you. And now there is some technical problem which I am facing, sir, and still someone's microphone is open.
Uwais, it's your name whose microphone is open. It says Uwais Vora. You are the co-host. Now it's okay. You can start your session, please. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and Professor Faris Kochman, and thank you very much. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I have been at Istanbul for, I think, 2 days, and I've been teaching. My name is Shahid Qureshi, and I've been teaching this area, in this entrepreneurship area, for the past many years. And Turkey is very close to my heart, and there are many Turkish colleagues and students with whom I have been working in the past many years. And so thank you very much, my friend Aves and Asghar, who have been helping me in this. And so they're very interesting people. I hope I can pronounce these names in a good way. So we have with me, like, quickly, just very quickly before we go in, we have Abdullah Amin, Alina, Asghar, and Ekut Murkit, Bakhi Nafisa, Cynthia, Dilan, Dilara, Exim. I hope my pronunciation is fine. Amir, Yigit, Faiza, and a lot of people coming from Pakistan as well. And Faris, Fodail, Gizem, Golistan, Hira, Ibrahim, Kerabu, Mamia, Masume, Mustafa, Mashal, Omar Farooq, Machine, Uzan, Rama, and these names seem too familiar to me. Rasul, Sarah, Savira, and Dr. Sadia is from Pakistan. Welcome, Yasmin, and so many people. Yazan, Yob, Yunus, Omar. My dear friends, thank you very much. And generally, I wish we could have been in front of each other. And Yunus Demirci, mashallah. I can see him. Just a minute, I hope my, okay, great. So we'll be talking about, so Asghar, if anything goes wrong, please tell me so that we can try to do.
We can see your screen now. Thank you.
Okay, great. So my dear friends, I'll be talking about the entrepreneurial mindset. Professor Faris, this is an eagle. This eagle is, one of our poet, the national poet of Pakistan. He considers eagle, the falcon. In Urdu, we call Shaheen. Is a symbol of entrepreneurship. It's very creative, hardworking. And so we'll be talking about what is going to happen, what is expected in the next few years in higher education. And let me just quickly open my highlighter. Just a minute, please. Okay. So what is the future of higher education? And we'll be talking about, what is the term called lifelong learning, and what soft and technical skills are required in the next 10 to 20 years? How does an entrepreneur think? What is the traditional mindset, and what is the growth mindset? So these are some questions which we'll try to, this is written, this is when I visited Turkey. When I visited Turkey and I visited the mosque, and when I visited the tomb of Ayub Ansari, radiallahu ta'ala anhu, I saw Farsi, Persian language written on the walls. So this is something Urdu and Persian. It says, the poet says, Jahan e taza ki, Jahan e taza ki, afkar e taza se hai namood. If you want to make a fresh world, if you want to make a new world, please come up with fresh thoughts. Fresh thoughts are important. Ke sango khish se hote nahi jahan paida. Bricks and mortars, bricks and mortars are important, but more important is good ideas. So we need to have good ideas. So this is what, you see, let me show you this quick picture is a professor. Okay, let me, I think, yeah, sorry. So this is what is happening around us. Ken Robinson is a great researcher. He's talking about how schools kill creativity. He says that the purpose of education was to give new ideas. To give new ideas, prepare this sang jahan e taza, afkar e taza means fresh ideas, fresh thoughts. The education dislocates from natural talent. Every human being is full of natural talent, but somehow this education is dislocating it. We need to create circumstances to nurture it. So he says our education system is built on the fast food model, the standardized model. You know, if you go to KFC, if you go to McDonald's, if you go to Pizza Hut, Professor Forrest, what happens? All of the pizzas are same. The pizzas are same, the burgers are same, the French fries are same. This is called the standardized model. The education system, I will talk about that, but fast food is not that good. Manufacturing model of education to an agriculture model of education. So this gentleman says that we have to move from the manufacturing model, we have to move from the fast food model. We'll talk about that. Something is interesting happening in the United States. I have many friends there. I've been traveling a lot. Their business schools are shutting down their MBA programs. Why is it happening actually? We will look into this, that in the future, what is going to happen, because the rising cost and the entrepreneurial spirit is not there. Long duration, the opportunity cost goes up. It is irrelevant for careers. A great number of shorter and cheaper alternatives from 1 year and online option are emerging in data analytics and entrepreneurship. So this is something interesting happening all over the globe. And if you look this further, this is a bit dangerous slide. Generally, I don't show it, but it is somehow it came into my presentation. When I went to Boston, I went for a workshop in the United States, Professor Forrest, and this slide was shown to me. Why we should bulldoze? I said, hey, what do you mean? This is a university. This is an education system. And they said there's a reason, because why? So you could Google and read this. If you just put this in the Google, why we should bulldoze the business school, you'll find the answer, and I will share you about this. This is a very interesting slide of a person, Andreas. You know what he says? Yunus, I hope you can listen to me. And yeah, the world economy no longer pays you for what you know. They're not going to pay you money for what you know. Google knows everything. The world economy pays you for what you can do with what you know. With what you can do with what you know. So that is the entrepreneurial mindset. The traditional mindset, Professor Forrest, when I was studying in 1980s and 90s, you need to have a degree. You need to have a piece of paper to show that you know that. But this thing will not be valid in the future. You need to tell them and demonstrate what you can do with what you know. So this is a very interesting change which is coming. And I will be talking about two major challenges with education. Number one is the relevance. And number two is the purpose. We'll talk about relevance. And let me go to the next slide. This is an American professor. I got an opportunity. He gave this book as a gift to me, and it was 2017 in Vancouver, Canada, and Academy of Management. Academy of Management is the top-notch professors conference, which takes place every year. The title of the book says The Vanishing American Corporation. Vanishing means those corporations which are depleting, which are vanishing. We will not find them anymore. Why is it happening? In the book, he talks about three phenomena. This is called the carriers. What is a carrier? Well, carrier means Yunus and Professor Forrest, and so we have Cynthia and Sarah fight for. Carrier means that you get a degree. You get a degree and you find a job in Turkish Airlines, maybe. You find a job in Turkish Railway, you go into a German company, and they hire you for a long-term job and a career path. There are management training programs. They give you a car, medical facility, pension, gratuity, and promotions. So this career option was available from 1930s, 40s to 90s. After 90s, you know what happened, Cynthia? There are no more carriers in the world. Very few companies are offering a career. Before this, in 1970s, 80s, and 90s, if you take a piece of paper and you go to the airlines and Pakistan International Airlines and Pakistan Steel and Pakistan Telecommunication, they would give you a job. But now it is not happening. After 2000, you know what happened? These big companies, they said, hey, we don't want to hire people for 30 years, for 40 years. We would only hire people for maybe 3 to 5 years, a contract. So this contract phenomena is called a job. So this is the term which we use. So let's use the term contract. We would not hire people on a 5, 10-year and a 50-year contract, 5 years contract. No pension, flexible job descriptions, very less promotions, very less bonus, very competitive environment. You know why it happened? Anybody would like to tell you, Cynthia, or anybody else like Dima, Sonia Nawab, Munira Sheikh, why did it happen? Why did this change occur? You see, there are many big organizations, even universities in Pakistan, in the United States. They said, we are going to give you a contract, not full-time employment. And you know what happened after 2010? And after COVID in particular, we moved into the third phase. We call it tasks, or we have a new name called it the gig economy. Gig economy. They say, why shall we hire Cynthia for 3 years? Cynthia is a programmer and she can work for us on a part-time basis. She is available on the internet. Let's hire her for 2 days a month, 3 days a month, 40 hours a week, 10 hours a week. So these are very short-term contracts. 3 hours to a few months, we call it the gig economy, hourly, daily, monthly. There's no pension, no medical, no insurance, very flexible job descriptions. We need a lot of skills. This needs creativity, ingenuity. So now the whole world is living in this era. You know what do you mean by this? It means that we will, in the first era, Hamza, Abdul Basit, in the first era, you should have one career in your life. You're an engineer, you go join an airline, you join a railway, you join a telephone company, you will retire. In this era, you had maybe 2 to 3 careers. And now everybody will be having like 5 to 10 careers now. 5 to 10 in the gig economy. In the United States, I know people who have 10, 15, 20 skill sets. And in summers, they do something else. In winters, they do something else. And they have they know kitchen gardening, they know programming, designing, blogging, cooking, engineering skills. So everyone has to learn continuous skills throughout their life in the gig economy. So that is something interesting which has changed over. And this is, I think, point of worry for the universities. To say in the Pakistani context, these are Unilever and P&G and Shell, State Oil, government jobs, the steel mills, these were there. But very few companies are offering these jobs nowadays. You know, we don't want people who are lazy, who look at their clock, who look at their watches when 5 o'clock happens. We don't want people who are waiting and for 5 o'clock to go home. We want smiling people. We want people who are smiling, creative, innovative, who are participatory. So that is a quick example. And are the universities able to do something which is relevant? Are the universities doing something innovative? Are they? So if you look at this cartoon, Amir Bardak, I think Yazin Al-Khirat, I hope you can listen to me. Yazin Al-Khirat, I hope you can listen. In this school, you can see this professor is asking the students, Sarah Pythford, the teacher is asking the students, hey, gentlemen, anybody who climbs the tree first will get an A grade. Who will get an A grade? Sarah? Can you switch on your mic? Who will get an A grade? You can type.
The monkey.
The monkey will get an A grade. And what about the elephant? Cynthia? What grade would you give to the elephant? Yunus? You can type if you like. So Hira Iqbal is saying that we need to give A star to the bird. There's the crow here. And Yusuf is F, Cynthia is saying F to the elephant. And see the monkey, Yunus is saying, and you see Yunus is, okay. So these are, and what about the penguin? The penguin, the seal, the fish. What grade would you give to the fish? So Dr. Sadi is one of our students. She's a PhD from China, and she's saying it's very unjustified when we will throw the fish out of the university forest. Professor Faris, if this fish comes to your university, you will throw it out, maybe, I don't know. So at IBA, of course, it will be thrown out. And so this class, Yunus, would you like to be part of this class? Yes or no?
Could you repeat that?
Would you like to be part of this class?
As,
if you want.
As what?
Yes,
as a student.
every rejection, yes.
As?
As a student.
Oh, maybe.
No, but you have to be, if you want to win, you have to be like a crow or a monkey. So when I ask my students, have you seen these classes, Cynthia? They say we have seen many classes like this. So this class is a problematic class. In this class, only the crow and the monkey will win. And the problem here in this class is, Professor Faris, the teacher should have understood that he should ask everyone to do something different. He would ask every student to do something different and try to understand his own capability. I'm getting very interesting comments. You said because it's unfair for me, it will be unfair for me later. And Severa says our education system applies to everyone. Every person has a different set of skills. This system focuses only on GPA, which is not good. So Yusuf, thank you very much for your comments. So in this case, this is a biased system. This system is biased towards the monkey and the crow. They will always get an A grade. And the elephant will always get a D grade or an F grade. Let's look at this another picture and see what is happening. In this model, always the crow will win and he will get the first position and only he will be happy. And this gentleman, this got 99 points out of 100. This got 98.2, he's not happy. This got 98.7, and he's not happy. What is this? Only 0.1 made him unhappy? Is this fair? Is this fair? You spent 4 years and you spent 4 years or 2 years and you got a few points less and you are not happy. So this is called the curse of knowledge. The curse of knowledge. And this is very sad. You work so hard and you're not happy. This should not be there. Let me show you this picture. Professor Forrest, this is a very interesting picture. And Sarah, and in this picture you see, what do you see in this picture? Anybody can tell? Something interesting is happening in this picture. And you see many smiling faces. You see smiling faces. What else can you see? Can you tell me anything interesting in this picture? What interesting thing is happening in this picture? Everybody is smiling. Everybody is getting
People from different nationals.
different nationals, different colors, different age, and everybody is having an A. Everybody is having an A grade. Oh my God, what is this? Is this possible, Cynthia? From which country are you there?
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Nigerian.
So in Nigeria, can you get A grade in every class? Everybody in the class can get an A?
No, that's not possible.
Not possible.
Yeah.
Sarah, can you get an A? Everybody in which country you're from?
Hello, sir. My name is Sarah Fayetfar. I just want to say I'm from Iran and I'm working as an associate professor at Istanbul Aydın University.
Oh, so I'm sorry. I thought you were a student. So I'm mashallah.
Okay.
Hoş amdid. Cheshme maroshan dile mashad. So I know a bit of Persian.
Okay.
Cheshme maroshan dile mashad. Very good. I'm sorry. You're a professor. So
It's okay.
so I hope you're not angry, but so
No.
in this system, and in this system, what is happening is everybody is getting an A grade. So I'll be talking to my friends in Pakistan. Have you ever seen this class? They say we have never seen this class. Then I asked them, do you want to be part of this class? Everybody says, yes, I want to be part of this class because I would always get an A. Awais will always get an A when he comes into this class. So that's why, Awais, would you like to be part of such classes?
Why not, sir?
Why not? Why not? Have you ever seen this class? Anybody, have you ever seen this type of a class in your life?
No, sir,
Baqi
but it
Nafisa.
can be.
It can be. Is it possible? Ma'am Nafisa, Yasmin, have you seen this type of class?
No, never seen this class.
Would
Yes,
you
sir,
like
I
to be?
experienced.
Sadia Khatun was part of the, she's a PhD, and I will explain a bit later. So my dear participants, you know what happened? I never knew about that. I never knew about that. It was like 20 years ago, Professor Sarah, it was like 20 years ago when my son was like, he was like 7, 8 years, and he was in class 1 or 2. When in the school, there was a race. And in the race, the kids and the boys had to run. So my son Hamza, who was like in class 1, he started running. And when he started running, he was the last one to reach the finishing line. He was the last one to reach the finishing line, Yunus. I said, Hamza, why are you so late? Run fast. And he was the last one. He said, Baba, they won first and I won last. Understand? The other people won first and I won last. Why are you worried about? Why are you concerned? Why are you comparing me? I have finished my task. I shall not be compared. You know, Professor Sarah, I had to wait for 20 years to understand what that young kid has told me. When I was doing my PhD, you know, there's a Professor Henry Mintzberg, in Canada. You know what he said? He said that no human being is comparable. Every one of you is unique. Don't try to compare. If there are 50 people in the class and the teacher gives them a question, how many answers there should be? In Pakistan, it is said that you should have one answer. The answer of the teacher is the right answer. You know what he said? If there are 50 people in the class, we need to have 51 answers. You know what does it mean? It means every human being is an individual thinker. Every human being is a creative person. If there's one answer, you know what he said? Bahi Nafisa, these are dead people. These are dead people in the class. So during my PhD, and this is what my discovery was, to find out why are we comparing? Is there any class? So in Pakistan, we have made a course, in which Cynthia and Professor Sarah Faidfar and Dr. Sadia was participating in that course. She is a PhD. She was one of the ladies in the course, and there are many old people and young people. There's no, in our courses, Professor Sarah, there is, irrespective of race, religion, color, and age, father and daughter can come into the same class. Husband and wife, grandfather and daughter and son can come. Wow. So let's explain it further. This is a very interesting machine. I hope you would have seen at Istanbul airport. You have seen this. I visited Nigeria, Cynthia. In 2014, I visited Nigeria. I spent for a week. I went to the business school. The name of the business school is, there's a private business school in the city. The name is, I think I forgot. There's a private, I will remember.
Where did you stay, Lagos or Abuja?
It was in Lagos.
Okay.
Lagos Business School. It was Lagos. And you see, and this machine is a very good machine. Nafisa, is it a good machine? People are coming in, and after they come out, they have a very good dress. They have a laptop. They have a good dress, a coat and a tie and a formal dress. Is this a good machine? They spent 4 years in this machine. In the United States, you have to pay like $80,000 to go through this machine. And after they pass through the machine,
all of them look like same.
Yes, exactly. All of them are standardized. This is the professor saying the fast food model. Fast food, the burgers, sandwiches, Pizza Hut model. Every pizza is almost the same. Every French fries is almost the same. So this is called the fast food model. In the fast food model, you see, you lose your identity. You lose your colors, your creativity. You try to be the same. So let's go to the next slide. Aha. This is a very interesting slide in the United States, which I saw. And I hope many other people can switch on their camera so I can be in touch. Those people, Alina Sen from Turkey. I hope you're looking at this slide. Yes. So there are many answers coming in. I just wanted to thank you. So my dear friends, if you, yes, okay. So in this slide, if you look at this, Rama and Dilara.
Someone mic is open, so please make sure that your microphone should be switched off so we cannot disturb. Thank you.
Avance, you can switch off the mics if you can. Okay, great.
Sir Asghar, can you see that whose mic is open now?
Now I think it is shut.
Okay.
Now. Thank you.
Now I did it.
Okay, so my dear friends, if you look at this, great, thank you. So more people I hope are coming. So Hamza Abdul Basit, mashallah. If you look, Hamza, from which country are you from? We can't hear, a bit loud. Okay.
Now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I am from Libya.
Libya, mashallah. Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome. So in this picture, Hamza, if you look in this picture, there are two types of people. There's two people here, and there are many people here. Professor Shara, do you see the difference in their clothing style? Which seem to be more wearing very state-of-the-art dresses? The people on the right side. So they are rich. These seem to be simple, ordinary people. You look at their clothes. Which people are, you see, relaxed? These people are more relaxed. They're enjoying, and the other people, these people are having fun, hand in their pocket, relaxed. And these people seem to be in anxiety, in tension. They seem to be in tension, and they are in anxiety. So you know what is the difference? If you look closely in this picture, Yunus, if you look closely in the picture, you know what is happening? Anybody can understand what is happening here? What is written on the downside? Bakhia, Bakhi Nafisa, what is written on the bottom? Who is saying to whom? What are they saying? What is this cartoon telling about? Is there a joke in the cartoon? Can you understand the joke? There's a joke in this cartoon. Can anybody understand what is the joke?
Actually, sir, they are explaining that in 6 more weeks, this gonna to be ready. So it's some, I don't know, it's maybe like not accurate, that it can be different angles and we will be ready for market. So the MBA
What is this
like
on the
product.
background? What do you see in the background?
Sorry to interrupt. I think it's as if they were, I'm sorry, maybe like kind of like raising them like animals. I'm sorry if that's like.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Your name, please?
It's Aya.
Aya, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot for helping me. This is the cartoon depicting an animal farm. And these two gentlemen are saying, hey, gentlemen, they're talking to each other. In 6 more weeks, these MBAs will be ready for the market. They're comparing them like animals. Oh my God. This cartoon, I got it, Professor Sarah from the United States. And it says, you know what happened when I did my MBA? When I did my 24 years of education, I was standing here. Hamza, I was standing here. And you know, OS, a person with class 10 education, he hired me. A person with class 10 education, he hired me. I had an undergraduate degree in mechanical engineering. I had a master's in mechanical engineering. I had an MBA from one of the best universities. And a person who was class 10, second division, he hired me. It is happening a lot in the whole world now, I tell you. And it doesn't mean I want to, you see, I'm not degrading the university education. I'm talking about what is something special in this people. What is something special in this person that has enabled them to hire them? Dr. Sadia, she is my colleague here in this class. She is a PhD from China. Dr. Sadia, do you agree with this cartoon now? Many PhDs,
Yes,
many PhDs are not able to find a job. Is it right?
Yes, sir. Is it right? I'm also facing the same problem.
Oh, so can you tell me what did you do? What did you study? Your undergrad, your master's, and PhD?
Sir, I did a PhD in chemistry, and now I am totally unable to find a good job. So I moved entrepreneurial mindset, and right now I am doing my startup on skincare, and I am giving the research and development offer to the Pakistan local industry, entrepreneur workshop, and like this. But it's completely like a waste of time if I try to find the job.
Oh, this is a very interesting change which has occurred. I pay salute to this lady. She's a very brave lady. You know, she did not wait, that she did not cry or she did not complain. She started looking at her skills. What did she learn about chemistry? She did our course in entrepreneurship, and then she started selling her services. She can make soap. She can make many chemical things and natural things. So my dear friends, now we are living in the era of entrepreneurship. And Baqi Nafisa, these animals, do you think these zebras are the same? They're same?
No.
If God wanted us all to be the same, he would have just created one person and made the rest duplicate copies. But no, he made each one of us unique and wonderful. Why try to be someone else? Celebrate you and be the wonderful you. He created you to be. Stop comparing yourself to others. This boy is saying, I'm awesome. And this is Nafisa, she's saying, I'm also awesome. And look at this, Awais. Each one of us is God's work of art. Each human being, each one of these babies, one and only, one and only. Their listening, their reflection, their writing, their understanding, each one is, we cannot a second person. Professor Sarah Faidar is the one and only in this universe. Even her sister cannot be like her. So this is, look at this animal. If you look at this, have you seen this thing, Hamza? Do you have horses in Libya? So have you seen this eye blinders? And is eye blinders?
Yes, I see.
Oh, why do they use eye blinders? Anybody can tell?
Because they need horse to go straight.
Concentrate,
no left, no right.
Focus.
Yeah.
Is this good for the horse or good for the owner?
For the owner.
Oh, so but there's a problem with this machine. What is happening? This eye blinder, the cost of this eye blinder for human beings in the United States is $70,000. They put eye blinders on humans. There's a university in Pakistan that put that on like 30,000, 3 million Pakistan, 3 million Pakistani rupees. Oh my God. Humans, are eye blinders available for humans? Let me share. Okay, let's look at this picture. This cartoon. Professor Sarah, you can see in a classroom, these are kids. There's a cap, there's a metal cap, writing coming in and reading coming in and math coming in. They're just coming in wired into your head. And you can see eye blinders. And there is one lady like, where is Cynthia? Are you there? Yes. And Aya Yusuf, mashallah. Thank you, Aya, for Aya Yusuf is like here. And she says, looking outside, she says, sounds good to me. She looks at the apple, the tree, the sun, the bird, and the mountain. She wants to look here. You know what the teacher says? The teacher says, come away from the window. You don't want to be a child left behind.
You know, it's really shameful how our education systems actually kill the talents of our children instead of embracing them and accepting the different skills and talents that they have.
Is it happening in your country as well? I thought it is happening only in Pakistan, maybe?
I'm from Palestine, but I'm currently in Turkey. But so far, I've lived in Algeria and UAE, and I can say it happens in all of these countries. Unfortunately, it's something very hard to change. I think it should start from the family, to go to schools.
Yes, Cynthia, where did Newton and Einstein Newton and Einstein were looking here or here, outside the window?
Definitely outside the box.
Oh, so you see, they are being blinded. They are being forced. So this is called the traditional mindset. And this is the, so you know, there's a poet in Pakistan, he says, I will read. He says, Khuda agar dile fitrat shanaas de tujhko, if God gives you a nature-loving heart, if God gives you a nature-loving heart, what do? Sakute lalao gul se kalam paida kar. Go and talk to the mountains and the birds and the leaves and the flowers. Go and talk to them. Aya, can we talk to the birds? Can we talk to the flowers? Can I talk to the apple? Can I talk to the mountains and the clouds? Do they respond? Professor
They don't
Sarah,
talk, but if it's help you can still do it. I
in
mean,
Iran, do flowers
sometimes
talk?
they don't talk, but
Sarah,
sometimes
Professor
talking
Sarah.
to them is better than talking to human beings sometimes, because they won't tell you.
So this is my research in my PhD, and we discovered that, oh my God, that the bird is talking, and the apple is talking, and the flower is talking, and the rock is talking. If I cannot understand Turkish, I cannot understand you. If I want to talk to my friend in Iran, I need to understand Persian. You know, Professor Sarah, my grandfather was a professor of Persian. I wish my father knows Persian, and I'm thinking of learning. I and Asghar Azmi will going to start soon, inshallah. And you so, my dear friends, can these? Let me show you next. So this is. Let me show you. We have. Okay. So you see this young man, this gentleman. Oh, I hope. Okay. So this gentleman who came to the university, and after spending 4 years, he came healthy. When he came to the campus, he was healthy. But after 4 years, when he is graduating, he is become handicapped. Why he became a handicap? After 4 years spending in a university, he's saying, I need money to start something. I need money. I need resources. I need a degree. If you want me to do something, I cannot do alone. I need consultants. I need to do a lot of planning. I'm not a risk taker. And this gentleman is saying that I want to make a lot of money. I want to make a big factory. He is a slave of structured thinking, herd mentality. So in a way, he has become a slave of his ideas. So this is what is happening. How to get out of this? How to get out of this? And I will be just explaining the most important thing to get out of this is a model which we try to present. That it's very brief because I have less time left. Mr. Asghar Sahab, I have, I think, 15 minutes, is it? Awais?
Yes, sir, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. So my dear friends, the first thing in Persian, in Urdu, we call the term khudi. You know that, Professor Sarah? Khudi. Khudi means knowing yourself. Cynthia, it's very important to know that I am the one and only. Aya Yusuf is the one and only in this universe. If I'm the one and only, nobody can give me a lower grade. I'm an A grade. God Almighty, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He doesn't make B, C, D grade people. Anybody the Creator makes is an A grade person. What is the role of the teacher? The role of the teacher is to help each individual to find the A grade in an insight. Professor Tom DeLong, who is a Harvard professor, he's one of my teachers. You know, he told a very interesting thing to me, like 15 years ago. When I started teaching like 15, 16 years ago, Aya, he said to me, never tell your students I know more than you. Never tell your students I know more than you. What shall I tell them? Allah Silvadi, thank you for opening the camera. What shall I tell my students? Anybody can guess?
You're welcome, sir.
Oh, Jazakallah. You know what he said? He said, Professor Sarah, tell them, I love my subject. Tell them, I'm a student of my subject. And tell them, oh, my dear students, I'm a bit older than you. Let's learn together. Let's learn together and let's try to explore this. I said, oh my God, I never thought that way. Everyone, every individual born in this world is unique. His way of learning, listening, reading, observation, analysis is unique. Don't undermine them. Don't disrespect them. Even every student, every class. So find in 2D, sense of direction, finding your best self, a sense of purpose and a sense of wonder. We need to, this whole world is a miracle of the Creator. The mountains of Turkey and the ocean and the sea and the bird and the flowers and the mangoes and whatever you see around you is a miracle. Is a miracle. Look around. You know, when I came from Germany in 2010, Professor Sarah, when I came from Germany in 2010, I had my sons, Hamza and Huzaifa, we bought 2 cats. There was one cat and that was the male cat maybe. And then we had a female cat and she's more smiling maybe. And so we decided what to give them a name. So one of my students, I gave this name Shukri. Shukri is that person who is always full of gratitude. Shukri. So we gave them a traditional local name, Shukri. And the female cat, we gave her the name Neamati. Neamati means Neamat in Arabic or Urdu. Neamat means blessing. So I gave them rather American names and Dick and Harry, and I gave them Pakistani Islami names. What we found, Aya Yusuf, was that my wife said, hey, what have you brought? These 2, the twins, the cats, we found them to be very clean. They were potty trained. They were after, they were after sleeping, they used to stretch out. After every sleep, they used to stretch out. And you see, on Fridays, when my wife used to wear bathroom sleepers, Neamati and Shukri will go down and under the bed, this is the bed, they will hide right under the bed. They will go under the bed. We have to find them out and take them out and take them to the bathroom to give them a bath. So if you wear a sleeper, the Neamati and Shukri will understand, hey, they're going to do something. If a guest comes to us in the drawing room, Allah Salwadi, only the male cat, the Shukri will go and receive them. Neamati doesn't come in front. She's an introvert. Neamati is an introvert and Shukri is an extrovert. Who said, wow, very interesting things we are learning from cats. We found out that there's a lot of things to be learned from cats. If my wife asks, Neamati, please come here, Neamati, you know what happens, Awais? The Neamati, she comes on the first call. If we say Shukri, we have to say 3-4 times. He comes on the 4th call, Aya. And when I ask my own sons, Hamza and Huzaifa, who are grown-ups like 27 and 25, I have to ask them like 7-8 times. Hamza, can you please bring a glass of water? Dad, I'm coming. I'm just seeing a match. I'm just coming. I was wondering, Bakhi Nafisa, why does the female cat respond immediately? Can anybody guess? Have anybody experienced this? Our female cat is the first one to come. She listens immediately. That's why in my entrepreneurship course, we study animals, we study beavers, we study honeybees in the entrepreneurship course. Honeybees, birds, animals, these are part of our course. And we try to understand. And you know what we found out? Neamati is very loyal. She, on the top of her mind, she remembers who is the owner. Shukri is very good, but he gets himself busy in various things. He forgets. And our sons are very good, but they keep themselves busy in iPhone and Facebook. that they forget what the mom and dad are saying. I said, oh my God, Nehmati is more valuable. She does not engage herself into stupid things. She knows the importance of the owner. And this is what exactly God, the creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is expecting from us. And this is what interesting thing we need to learn. So this is what the model says, that we need to have a meaning and purpose in your life, a life of nobility and service, importance of human beings. There's an American professor, Aya Yusuf, he's saying, you should be talking about eschatology. What do we mean by eschatology, Cynthia? There's a Christian professor in the United States. He says, hey, gentlemen, you should be working for the life after death. As a believer, whether you are a Muslim or a Jew or a Christian, we have a life which is going to start as we die, and that's another life. So this model says that we need to have a life of meaning and purpose, and then you need to have these qualities, the value system: perseverance, humility, gratitude, small tasks, forgiveness. There's an American professor, David Hess. I went to Pennsylvania and I got to their university, Darden Business School. Professor Sarah, he has written a book. The main name of the book of Hess is Humility is the New Smart. If you want to grow, you should learn humility. If you want to grow, you should learn gratitude. He said you will learn marketing and finance and HR and IT. You can learn from anywhere. Where will you learn gratitude, forgiveness? This is a very interesting book. You can Google, Humility is the New Smart. Asghar Azmi Sahab, can you please write it down in the chat box? Humility is the new smart. You can listen to his videos. So we said you need to have a meaning, then you need to have some values, and then you have to have effectual skills. I don't have enough time to explain that, but you can see the videos on the Google. There's an Indian professor, Sarah Saris. Can you write, Asghar Sahab, can you write Sarah Saraswati? If you Google her,
Yes, sir, I'm doing it.
This lady changed the way of my thoughts. You know what was happening before, Professor Sarah? I was saying that I need to have money, I need to have resources before I do anything. Saraswati in 2008, she challenged all the universities of this world. Ala Silvadi, she challenged. She said, hey, professors and universities in the United States, in Pakistan, Turkey, and Iran, hey, professors, resources are not that important. More important are your thoughts and your ideas. If you start small with whatever you have, if you start small with whatever you have is called a bird in hand. The second thing is affordable loss. Take calculated risk. Entrepreneurs do not take risks. They take a calculated risk and they do it right away. You start doing it. So this is a 30-minute session. You can watch my video or Sarah's video. You can understand that. And once you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you can start your own company. You know what happened with Dr. Sadia? Dr. Sadia is sitting right now in the class. When she went through this model, she's a PhD. She did a master's, she did an undergrad. She could not find a job. She has spent like 4 months with us. After 4 months, she has discovered that she is a brave lady. And she has discovered those things which she could not discover in 25 years. Is it right, Dr. Saba?
Yes, sir, it's right. I discovered bird in hand in last 3 months.
She is a PhD, she is a master's, she is an undergrad. The things which she learned in 3 months, she couldn't find them in 24 years. They were inside her. They were inside her. She discovered that she's a brave lady. She discovered she gets up early in the morning. She discovered she remembers a lot of formulas. She discovered she has many friends in her family. And she discovered she has a mother. She had recipes from her father. And she started doing small things. How much did you invest, Dr. Saiba? Dr. Sadia? How much money did you invest?
They're very less. I started with 10,000 only.
10,000 is like you divide it by 200, like $50. Can you do something with 50 USD? Look at the power of this entrepreneurial mindset, Aya Yusuf. This is what we call the entrepreneurial mindset. And once you are equipped with that, you can do purposeful activities which are environmentally and socially and ethically sustainable. You will be filled with humility. There's an American professor, Aya Yusuf. You know what he says? Entrepreneurs feel closer to God. Oh my God. Even the Americans are saying this. If you discover entrepreneurship, you will start feeling closer to God Almighty. You know why? He says, because when you live in uncertainty, when you live in the unknowns, you need someone to help you. You stop calling and praying, oh God, help me, help me, help me. And then you get the help. And you say, oh my God, oh God, you're amazing. You help me, you start experiencing. So my dear students, that is the last slide, I think, maybe one, two more. So this is maybe I can go to the next one. So eagle, we started with the eagle. Eagle is an amazing symbol of entrepreneurship. There, the other animal, the opposite animal is a vulture. You can see this vulture. Have you seen this? Do you have that in Iran, Professor Sarah? The vultures? The vultures?
I haven't seen them before, but
okay,
maybe.
These are lazy animals. They eat dead bodies. They eat dead bodies. They do not work hard. They're lazy. They get up late in the morning. And in contrast, the eagle is, look at this eagle. Very slim, very fast. This is like an Air Force airplane. This is like Boeing 747. It's very lazy, it takes a lot of time to take off, a lot of time to landing. And this is what the poet says, eagle does not make big houses. Guzar auqat kar leta hai ye koho bayaba mein. The hawk lives out his days in the rocks and desert. Ke shaheen ke liye zillat hai kaare aashiya bandi. Making big houses and luxurious lifestyle, he does not like a luxurious lifestyle. So the entrepreneurial mindset does not worry about too much of luxury, big houses, a lot of money in clothing. No, we're not here for this purpose. So our experience is that this I was trying to show you. Yeah, this is the mindset actually. This is the contribution of Sarah Saraswati in this picture. He says, oh, people from the universities, you always make a big goal. Then you look for money, material, machines. You make a big goal, a big vision, a lot of men, material, machines, and then you take an action. He says, gentlemen, you waste a lot of time in this process. This is only one way of doing things. There's another way the entrepreneurial mindset is. The doctor, like Dr. Sadia, she already had something, given means. Everybody has something. There's nobody poor in this world. Start with whatever you have. Start with whatever you own, your knowledge, your wisdom. One of our students, she was a mother. She liked yoga. And when she came into our course, Aya Yusuf, she started online yoga classes. And then she started making money. Now she is a popular blogger. She started making money out of nothing. There was a person I met, he said, I make like $1,500 by kitchen gardening on the rooftop. Kitchen gardening, blogging, digital marketing, designing. There's so many we call gigs. So I would request everyone in this course, in this class today, that you need to learn effectuation, learn learn the entrepreneurial mindset, and you see that will not only help you to become a better human being, it will help you to be filled with gratitude, filled with humility, and few tips. Those people who are studying in the university, I would request them to study every subject in a way that try to make it applied. If you are learning chemistry, physics, administration, computer science, IT, programming, whatever you're learning, try to learn in such a way Learn in such a way that it becomes a gig. What is a gig? Gig means a skill in which you can solve someone's problem, So my dear students, my dear participants, if you start doing that, you try to learn Excel, try to learn PowerPoint presentations, try to learn whatever, gardening and birds, poetry, learn something in which you can solve someone's problem. This is called gigs. And try to learn 4 or 5 gigs every year. So after like 7 years, 10 years, you need to have 25, 30 gigs. Some of those gigs will be helping you to make money. Some of those gigs will be helping you to make friends. Some of those will be helping you to serve humanity. And some of them will be helping you to see, making you having fun and enjoyment. And in the same time, you can find good jobs. And in the same time, you can start gradually. So develop your gigs and develop your and develop yourself in such a way that we are filled with humility, gratitude, service, and we become a great person. And in the words of Quran, Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutmainna, so that when we leave this world, we are the happiest person. Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutmainna, irji ila rabbiki radiyatan marziya. And the angels come to us and they say, Allah Silwadi, A grade to you. You are an A grade graduate. And Professor Sarah, you're an A star. So thank you very much. And if somebody has some comments or points, they can always be in touch. And Asghar Azmi, I'm thankful to him. Every year we do a 10 days international summer school in Pakistan, every year. And in that summer school, we invite people from all over the world. They become our guests. I wish Professor Sarah Fayed Far comes to Pakistan in August or July for 10, 12 days and experience this whole model. We have a lot of games, simulations, and very interesting things that can help you to discover that who you are. It will help you to discover your A grade. You know, in my class, many people get an A grade, I tell you. And I am full of wonder. I am always wondering, oh my God, the qualities of a vase. Oh my God. So every student emerges out to be something super. This is my lifelong learning. I wish that we translate this learning to all over the world. So Professor, my colleague, Asghar Azmi will be sharing you our international summer school. It's once you land into Pakistan, you become our guests. People from United States, Mexico, Brazil, Australia, they have come here and they said, Asghar Azmi is a great person. He, along with his team, the women and the men's team. Sadia, Dr. Sadia, am I saying right? Sahi khidmat karte hain hamari team.
Yes, sir, indeed. She had a very nice experience in summer, in winter school. And Sir Azmi is very cooperative person and we learn a lot. That
So
10 days. Yeah.
So Ravi Sarar is there as well, our team member, and anybody else from the CED team. So I think, so I'm once again very thankful to Professor Sarah. And you have any comments, Professor Sarah? I will request her to comment here.
Yes, sir. I want to thank you on sir behalf of our university and all the participants here. Thank you very much for taking time, and it was a very great pleasure to listen to you. And as you know, Turkey and Pakistan have always lived in brotherhood. So we are really looking forward to for more webinars like this. Thank you very much.
Aya, you want to say something?
Sir, thanks a lot. I really would like to thank you, sir. It's really great and excellent section. And also, I would like to thanks to my all students. Actually, these all are my students, except Professor Sarah and Faris Kojaman, sir. They all are my students in different classes. So I would like to also
Mashallah.
Yes, actually, I have more than 500 students. And
Mashallah. Rama, you are a student or a professor? Rama.
Sir, I am professor here, associate professor,
student.
and I am also working as a vice head of the business management department.
Mashallah.
So my students really like this seminar and they message me that we want more this seminar with you. So also we would like to conduct with more seminar with you, sir. Thank you, sir Asghar, also for arrange all this thing. And also now I would like to ask to my any student, would you like to, actually we have some questions, but because of short of time, we would not be able to ask the question now. But any of my student would like to say thanks, so I would like to welcome anyone who want to say something.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate this section. Thank you.
Jazakallah, Jazakallah, Jazakallah.
Yes,
Teacher,
it
I
was
want
very great.
to
Aya, you want to say something?
Yeah, I want
I
to
don't
say
want to
too.
get praised. Yeah, but
I want to say to thanks for everything, and I hope to see you again in Istanbul Aydın University, to see you face to face.
oh, mashallah, great. We have Dr. Nadeem Abbasi. He's a cancer specialist. He was also in this session. He's writing in Turkish. He said, I have many Turkish friends, so maybe I and Dr. Nadeem come and visit you. I think we have to come here.
So
Oh,
we would
mashallah.
like to welcome you here, and also we would like to welcome to Istanbul Aydın University, and we would like to, it would be great and honor for us if you will be here.
Yeah, I
would
think
be
we
your
can think
guests.
about doing a workshop later on. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you to Yunus, Bakhi. How do you pronounce Bakhi, Nafisa?
Yes, Bahi. Yes,
You're from which country?
I'm from Algeria.
Mashallah, wow, amazing. Cynthia, Hamza, Rama, Aya, Dr. Tasneem Kosar. Oh, Dr. Saba, she's here. She's a medical professional. Ma'am, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And I just want to say I'm not a business person. I'm a medical doctor, but I learned a lot with.
We cannot hear you, ma'am. Your signal seems to be weak.
Hello.
Oh, wow, mashallah.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear now.
Sir, I just want to say I'm not the business person. I'm a medical doctor, but I learned a lot by your team, and it was wonderful experience for me to join you people, and it gives me a lot. What we say, my clinic running and each and everything. I really appreciate your efforts and your.
Dr.
Program.
Tasneem is a mother. Dr. Tasneem is a mother. She is a medical doctor, and she has done a mother's entrepreneurship course. We have a course for mothers as well. Aya, we have a course for everybody from class 3 to age 3 to age 5 to age 99. Everybody can come into our classes. Professor Oves, we have no limits. In our class, everybody gets an A, alhamdulillah. Dr. Tasneem, you got an A grade? Is it? Dr. Saba,
Yes,
A grade? You got an A
Yes.
grade now?
Yes.
Okay, so
I really motivate my students, and I said them, and also I will remind them why not they should join this session, and they should visit the Pakistan. And
Exactly.
Pakistan is really good country, it's the piece of land. And I always say to my students, they should visit the Pakistan, and they don't need to worry about any other things like security.
yeah, we will take care, inshallah. So thank you very much. Keep smiling. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send blessings on all of you. You're amazing. You're A star. Professor Nadeem, you want to say something? Dr. Nadeem Saab? Dr. Nadeem Saab is a very famous oncologist in Pakistan. He is one of the greatest cancer specialists. Dr. Saab, you want to say something? Dr. Nadeem, he did our course.
I just want to say that I'm also in very close contact. And I am one of the examiners. I come there in Eci University, Izmir, and Koç University, Bezmi Alam Vakif University, Chapa. Chapa is very famous there. But next time I will come, I will pay a visit. And Professor Halil Tokar, he is the head of the department of Urdu department in Istanbul University. And Istanbul University has an Urdu department. And whenever I ring him and I start talking to him, he always asks me, stop, मुझसे उर्दू में बात कीजिए.
Oh, wonderful.
He said, talk to me in Urdu, please.
Oh, wow, wonderful.
So that's how, inshallah, we will be in touch. Yeah, and I hope there'll be more people next time, and hopefully we'll be visiting Istanbul soon. And I welcome all of you to Pakistan.
We especially, our women's team especially would like to welcome Aya you see Palestine, Bakhi Nafisa from Aljazair, Professor Sar from Iran, to come over, and we'll try to find some innovative things for you. So thank you very much from my side, Awais. Jazakumullah.
You're welcome, sir, and very Professor Professor Halil. You know that he's really kind person. He visited us many times at Istanbul Aydın University, and we have really good connection with him. And his Urdu is really great. I mean, better than mine. So I really inspired from him, and he's the head of the department, as our teacher said. So, sir, thanks a lot. I would now, as a closing speech, first let me ask to my Professor Faris Hocam, maybe he is with me or not. Faris Hocam burada mısınız? Faris Hocam burada mısınız? Okay, so now first of all, thanks a lot, sir, for this great section, and also my all participants and all professors and teachers. So also good evening from my side, and thanks a lot. Have a nice time. Thank you, sir. Also, I would like to say,
wish you all the best. Allah Hafiz, Jazak. Thank you, Asghar Azmi, and thank you, Awais.
Thank you, sir.